Alright, today I'm going to be showing you one of the simplest forces that I've ever done, or I know, mainly because I'm a terrible magician, as you can see. But this force includes just having one card that you want them to choose, and you don't want this card to be obvious like the Ace of Spades or any card that you would force often. But in this case, I'm choosing the Nine of Clubs, and I just want to put that at the bottom of the deck. And if you want, you can let them shuffle, and you can sort of palm this at your thigh and just hold your hand. It's really not noticeable at all, but my card's really under there. And when they hand you the deck, you slap the card on, and you just do like one last cut, or you say something like that. And when you do this, you're just going to want to slide that card down. This is actually quite well known, and I like to, because most of the people I do this to are much taller than me, I hold it more towards them, sort of. Imagine you are them. I would hold it like this, if this was a vertical stance, but it's actually just up. I would hold it at an angle. That way, when I give them the cards, I'm actually just holding the cards like this, and I'm giving them these cards, and I'll say, choose a number between 1 and 10, and they'll say 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then you grab this card, 6, and that will be their card every time. And from that, you can move on with, if you have 2 decks of cards. I've actually done this before, where you hide one card that you want to force into somebody's phone case, and they're actually quite amazed by that. Or you do it a few weeks or days after, and it really puts that sort of illusion into the trick, because they wouldn't be anticipating it, especially if you haven't touched their phone in a while. So, yep, that's a force. I'm actually going to show you another force here. This one I actually like quite a fair bit. I do think it's obvious, but it's sort of not, I guess. But you're going to tell them to ask you which card they want, and you're going to say stop. You're going to ask them to say stop whenever they want you to stop. So you're going to keep shuffling, or you're going to keep riffling with your thumb. Just gonna want all your fingers here, not a mechanics grip, but sort of like that, sort of for the top shot if you've ever done that. And you're just gonna want to riffle, and you're gonna want to apply pressure on this top card. It'll sort of just happen on its own, but you're gonna want to just do it like that, and sort of like a overhand shuffle. You're just wanna pinch this card to this side of the deck and this top card, and you're going to want to pull that out. And in this case, it's a 6 of clubs. I would memorize that since it's on the top of the deck. So let me just give you a real-time one. I go like that, and it is the 2 of clubs. There you go. 5 of spades. I'm going to tell you, let's say you say stop there, pull it out, 5 of spades. And then let's just say they choose this card. I don't know what this card is. It's a 9 of diamonds. And then this is my cue card, Jack of clubs. They tell me to stop right there. They put their card in there, close it up, make sure that I have no pinches in my skin or any cuts. And now we're looking for the Jack. It should be the card right after the Jack. You're essentially just gonna point at cards, just trying to make them think that you're actually searching for it when you know which card they have. Hold up, I'm having trouble finding this card, and I shouldn't be. Right there, 9 of diamonds. It shouldn't really take you that long, but it did for me. But you're not gonna really want to do anything. You might just close this and then make a cut, and then you could do something like that. Now your card's at the top when you put it somewhere in the middle. Stuff like that. It really just brings out the magic trick. You can also do a number of things. I'll actually show them in different videos, but those are some of my forces. And then you can add productions such as the top shot. I'm actually just practicing this now, but you essentially just flick the card out, as you just saw. It flicks this top card out into a different hand or onto the table. I'm not that good, so I'm not going to try it right now. Or you could flick a card and pretend that it's changing in midair. Or you could have this card in somebody's palm sort of held somewhere, and you could have it change to a different card. But it really is really useful, and it helps with many different tricks. If you just put all these things together, like the different forces, and then you could add a different illusion or like an add-on or something like that to a different trick, like hiding stuff, putting stuff in fruit. I sort of like that trick. I saw that on David Blaine's with Harrison Ford. But as always, have a nice day and hope you like the tutorial.